Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Murdoch right now, and during rush hours actually right now, which is not really that great. But yes, we're here today for a couple of routes that's going to be withdrawn with TCL because the plan has came out 3558 on the 999 service, 998. So the plan has just came out. The last route that you should have seen should be the 518, which actually it doesn't change. Yes, no change for the 518, but at least I filmed it as a request, so whatever. Yes, no change for the 518. It is completely the same, except just need to loop inside to serve Ranford Road Station and driving out the outside. The next video should be the 205. I haven't filmed it yet, but I have planned to actually do 205 afterwards, because 205 is the brother of 204. But 204, you can see the bus back there, 204, gas bus. The desk is screwed up, by the way. Yes, that one will actually will still stay. The 204 will stay. Right now, 204 is actually Murdoch Uni to Cannington via the via Southern River and all that area. And it will be renumbered as 209, and the path is practically the exact same, except it doesn't go to the Uni, it goes to the TAVE and terminates. And we got a 5-1 route right here, 2600 ready to go. While the 205, the unique section of the 205 that separates from the 204, will be withdrawn, no routes, while some of the section will be replaced by the new 210, but goes to Nicholson Road Station instead from Cannington. So that's why that one will be filmed. And today we're going to be doing the 208 service. Yes, it might be a 208, but I actually don't want to take this 208 for now. We'll try to film with the front seat today if possible. And the 208 will be replaced. Oh, gas bus coming in, 517 terminates Murdoch Station. And the 208 right now is actually running via Bannister Road, via the industrial area, then turn left onto Nicholson Road and run straight to Cannington. 3429 on the 208 service. That one actually has a dude on there for drive restraint. Oh, it is 208. Well, whatever, I will wait for the next service. That's totally fine. This is actually the 403 service. I'll take the 423 service. It's really a little late, actually. But yes, right now it goes to Cannington from here. Weekdays exclusive service. And in the future, it's going to be replaced by 205, direct replacement. But instead of actually terminating here for the 205, it's going to go to Murdoch Uni instead. So it's a little bit of extension for the 208, but it will take the exact same path inside Bannister Road and terminate at Nicholson Road Station. Weekdays exclusive as well for the 208, which actually ended off Murdoch Uni. Actually got less service because, I mean, right now is also actually, yeah, I guess it's the same amount of stuff, isn't it? But no, 207 gas bus at the back. 207 will be somewhat replaced by the 206, but the 206 will also terminate at Nicholson Road Station, while the second half of it will be replaced by the 213 to goes to Thornley Station for the 207. Don't care about that one for now. We filmed that one already. A bunch of buses coming in, especially with 206 and 207, which the 206 right now will be replaced by the new 207 and also the new 208. Very confusing. While for the 208, I mentioned about the 205 that's going to be running via Bannister Road and terminates at Nicholson Road Station for a weekday service. And the second half, while it runs straight down Nicholson Road, will be replaced by the 207. The new 207, which the first half of the new 207 will be the 208. It will touch at Nicholson Road Station. Afterwards, the 207 will be taking the exact same path as the current 206 to go over. Oh, we got a Spearwood terminating 512. That's a cool desk though. Spearwood Beale Park. That's a lot of stuff here, but yes, we'll take the 208 now, and there goes 128, 2600, going! And we'll take the next service. What the hell's going on here? Hopefully the driver is not coming out and shout at me instead. There's actually like no one taking this 206. What the 208? What the hell? Alright, we'll wait for the next service. I'll check on the app to see what's the next bus. I mean Moby, but let's do it. And yes, Southern River Depot, the next depot finally for Southern depots to get new processes, especially all of these gas buses. It looks so weird. It absolutely doesn't match with the new processes on the bus right now. Terrible. Literally terrible. They have new processors on the bus, on the gas bus, 519 here. No change for the 519, still weekday service going to Armadale, no change. You see the new processors on the bus, terrible, doesn't match at all, like bruh. But finally, I just saw this Arctic 3139. There are finally new processors for the bus, so that's why they have finally a middle processor. Finally! They have been taken out for Southern River Depot the entire time, no middle door processor, and finally they put one on now because they have new processor. There goes 3139. I just checked the bus. We actually will be getting a Southern River bus later on for our 208 service, which is going to be so weird. 3367. I have no idea what the hell this guy set up the 204 Desto to Murdoch Uni while he parked here for like the entire time. 2024 and new processor. Oh, that one doesn't have it yet. Okay. Terminate Thorney Station 206 over there. 3429. Is that 3024? Is that 3429? Oh, it is. It started here. Okay. Let I go spot some more of these before we end. Because 206 will not be 206 over here, it will be the 207. So, I mean, 206 will still comes here, but what's the new 206? Oh, it's the 207 replacement. Very confusing. Wait for 3367, which will be our bus for the video. It's actually doing a 516, and it's going to terminate at Southland Boulevards and then probably miss over here. It's what a dumb shift. And there's 3367 right there at the back there. And like I said, NIS. Literally useless. And earlier on I saw 2823. My bro from Jandakot. Yes, one of the guys I know from Jandakot. He recognized me as I say hi across the street. Unfortunately, he's doing 518. Which is going to be great if I got him last time. Freaking A. But he's not doing any of the routes I'm doing here. So, whatever. At least I saw him. He recognized me. So, good. There's a Chinese dude from Jandakot. Yes, it's a Chinese dude from Jandakot. And he did the coordinating with Craig that one time with the 905 in the city. So that's where I knew him. So there's but it should be coming back around, and let's get going. 3367 on the 208 service. Now the last 208 was so empty. There's like 4 people on it. And everyone cleared out with the 518. Let's go. Because that's an industrial route, so there is the Good Samaritan Industry deviation inside the road at Bannister Road, right next to Nicholson Road Station. That one will be kept. Yes, that deviation will be kept and will be run by the new 205 in the future. And there's the NIS bus coming over. Let's get ready to go. The Desto is not set up though. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go. Front seat if Paul. There, perfect. Perfect. As soon as I said it, he set it up. Perfect. Cannington Station via Bannister Road via Nicholson Road. That's the Desto. Oh, it doesn't say Nicholson Road. Never mind. Alright, let's get on board. And of course, still no cigar for the front seat. How many people? 5. Terrible. What the hell is this guy doing? Bro. Oh, he's just moving forward. Okay, still no cigar. That's so stupid. But anyways. I just remembered what's the new 208. The new 208 is actually the replacement of the 206 from Cannington to Thornley. But it doesn't take the same path inside Langford when it loops around. But that's the new 208. It will still come here, and it's everyday service. It's so confusing. Everything just got swapped around. So the new 208 will be from Cannington Station via Langford and into Thornley Station, the 206. And then it will take the path that's actually run by 223. It's gonna run down all the way. It's gonna run down to where the 223 goes, then turns down, and then it's going to fudge. I don't remember the path after that. And it's gonna take a little bit of a different path to go somewhere, and then it's gonna goes back over to Murdoch Uni, which I don't remember that section. But the 208 is pretty brand new, that route, for the new 208, but we're doing the current one, which there won't be any. This is going to be completely just directly replaced by the 207 and the 205 in the future. But the 205 will be weekdays exclusive, while 207 will be every day, so it's a little bit different. And there we go. Now, I actually want to say is we're not going to see 204 in Mannington Station anymore. I mean, not Mannington, in Murdoch Station anymore. Because in the future, 204, this number is still existing. By the way, there's 2823. If we can run by, we can actually maybe later on stop at a red light, might be parallel. Then I can say hi to him again. On 518, unfortunately, going back down to Coburn. Yeah, we're not going to see 204 anymore at the station. It's going to be so weird because right now in Murdoch, 204 to 208, and it's going to be changed to 205 to 209. Like, and then the 204, the new 204, is a weekdays rush hour exclusive industrial special. Yes, running between Nicholson Road and Ranford Road stations. The only Nicholson Road to Ranford Road phony Coburn Link connection service. The only route that does that. That terminates instead of actually running through. There are of course more routes, including the 207. Epic 207. It's gonna stop at all the train stations and still doesn't terminate. 207. It's gonna be so crazy, that route. But 204 is the only one that's gonna go between Nicholson Road and Ranford Road and terminating. And it's gonna be running through the industry areas next to Bannister Road. Later on we're gonna drive by that area and we're gonna see it, but we're gonna drive inside the industry instead of actually outside. And unfortunately also we're just going behind 2823, and also freaking front seat, of course. So stupid. Unfortunately, not parallel us. Unfortunate. Kind of want to be next to him, then I could say hi to him again. And there's 515. There that goes to Janicar. No change for that route. Yes, the plan just came out. It's not too many changes. It's just the 2 XX routes and also no more 5XX at Bull Creek. So well, probably the amount of buses around this area is still going to be pretty much the same, but yeah. But all the 5XX routes here will not be changed. It's just all of the 2XX routes. Terrible people here. We're gonna see this path for so many times though. Because next we'll do 205. We try to hopefully get the 205 filmed at the front seat because we'll start from Mannington for that video. We're gonna go all the way to Murdoch Uni. Which I don't know whether the 209 in the future from Mannington going to Murdoch TAFE will be a weekdays only service. Now going down to TAFE for sure is going to be weekday, that section from Murdoch Station to the TAFE. But I'm not so sure whether the route itself will be weekdays exclusive. Currently, the 204 that actually will be replaced by 209 is weekdays exclusive. I'm not so sure whether it's going to be 209 weekdays exclusive as well. I forgot about the timetable. We turn right next to Bannister Road, which is where the 75 comes out, which is going to be 73. And it's confirmed 73. Probably path transit still though. It's gonna be so weird. Path transit going over to Ranford Road Station. Well, it's just right next to the depot, but I mean the old depot. There are no more depots there anymore. And also, yeah, 73 will be the exact same thing as the 75, except it's more direct path. It doesn't loop inside the park as soon as it leaves the road highway intersection. It doesn't loop inside to Parkwood, that area. I mean, it doesn't loop around the park. And it's just gonna run straight up. Yes, it just runs straight up to the top and then cross the bridge inside Shirley and cross over to Wilson. Well, I guess I can give my thoughts of the new routes coming up and also the changes. So, because Mark filmed the lecture video for himself, for his channel, while I usually sometimes will do it, but I'm just gonna do it in the videos here, then we can have something to talk about throughout this journey. 36, staying, Cannington to Airport Central, no change for the entire route except contractor change to Path Transit. Oh, 2683 over there, just left. So, yes, contractor change from Swan to Path, which they can swap around between 36 and 37 now. But bad thing is there's going to be gas buses running up there again. And also terrible LCCTS buses will be up there, which is be running on 37 pretty regularly these days. And the second bad thing is 37, yes, I have taken it a couple of times directly from Curtin Uni to airport, which is really useful. I've been connecting with my Cathay Pacific flight with the 37 last time when I go back home, and also when I come back. Also took the 37, very, very useful. Don't even need to worry about anything. It just dropped me straight at Curtin Uni. Although I need to change another bus to get back to my spot, but it's a close by one change, so that's why no problem. And it's gonna go back to Oat Street terminating. Terrible. Yes, it's gonna go back to Oat Street terminating. No more Curtin Uni for 37. That's gonna be so sad. But, so that's why we're not going to be using 37 to the airport. I'm just going to take all the way to Cannington and then 36, which is going to be a longer journey for me, but it's still just one change. So, which is not too bad. Okay, skipped at the stop, he forgot about it, but at least he realized and stopped a little bit close, at least. Okay, so we have Road Highway right here, which is where the new 908 is going to be running. To Coburn. Between Ranford and Coburn. We're actually not going to see Ranford Road Station for this video. Oh my gosh, that car just cut straight through. And then next change will be the 51. It is staying. Path Transit though, not Swan. So gas buses again, terrible. Next we're going to have the 75, which I've mentioned already. Change to 73. Faster path up there, no need to loop too many. And then terminating Ranford Road. Next we have 100, no change. We're going to have a new route, 176. Which is replacing the 282 and 283, turning left here at Bannister Road. Which is 176 replacing 282 and 283 from Oat Street to Elizabeth Quay, but not running Shepperton Road like how the 282 and 283 goes. It will run inside Albany Highway, turning into Vic Park Industries, which is going to be so useful because it runs all the way to where the Audi is in Vic Park, where the 998 and 220 crosses over with each other, which right now is only 220 driving between the Vic Park main street and main hub to the end of Vic Park. That's going to be having a 176 15-minute frequency on a weekday to serve that area, which is going to be so useful. And then it will be continuing as 282 and 283 as well. So that's why it is 15 minutes per bus for 176, and in half an hour we'll have one bus continue 283, and then next bus will be 283. While all 282 and 283s will be shortened to terminate at Oat Street, no path change whatsoever, but all buses will continue as 176 after it drops off. And then the most changes, of course, is going to be the 20X routes. We're going to get a 200, Route 200, direct replacement of the 509, no change, it's just renumbered. While we have 201, 201 will be the exact same path as the 509 from Bull Creek to Riverton Shopping Centre, and then instead of turning upwards to go to Shirley and crosses the river to River Wilson and then Leach Highway, it will turn right and take a little bit of a random path. That path is like randomly combining with like 507 and also stuff, and then terminates at Nicholson Road Station. 202, the new 202, will be the 508. Yes, exact change, exact same, no change. 202 renumbered 518. So 508 renumbered as the new 202. We're going down the industrial area right now. New 203 will be the same path from Bull Creek as the 508 at the moment. 203, same path going until Apsley Road. Then instead of turning upwards on the main road, I don't remember that one, Carroll. Yes, Carroll, to go upwards like the 508 right now, it's going to turn down and then turns in to where the current 507 runs, and then loops inside the streets, go around High Road, and then I think it goes to Cannington as well. I don't remember whether 203 goes to Cannington, but I think it does. We're inside the industrial areas right now. This whole section is 205. I'm gonna check on the app right now to see the new 203. Does it go to Cannington or does it go to just Nicholson Road? I don't remember that section. Now this is 208 exclusive right now. Let's check. It does go to Bull Creek and Cannington. Yes, 203. So yes, it will serve the Lynwood areas, which is the current 207, and then turns into the spots and then comes back out and then replaces a little of the current 506 as well to between the stations. 204 will be the industrial special, which runs along Nicholson Road and Ranford Road during rush hours, bi-directional. 205 is the current section. For 208 replacement between Nicholson Road via this Bannister Road industrial area, and then goes past Murdoch Station now instead of terminating, goes to Murdoch Uni. 206 will be the replacement of the 207 between Murdoch and Nicholson Road Station, but take a little bit different path inside Eucalyptus Boulevard, but then it's practically the same thing up to Nicholson Road and terminate. 207 will be the new crazy route from Cannington to Murdoch Uni, replacing 206 partially and also replacing the current 208 partially. So the Cannington to Nicholson Road Station section will be the exact same as the 208, then it will split off and do a 206 path via Boardman Road and Dumbarton Road and something like that. I think there's a Dumbarton Road, Dumbarton Road and Boardman Road, and then it would take a little bit of Sugarwood Drive. Does it Sugarwood Drive? No, Sugarwood Drive is something else, because Nicholson Road Station is right there. So yes, it would take, since it turns up from Boardman Road, it's just going to turn left on Garden Street and then serve Nicholson Road, and then it is going to just run straight up Nicholson Road to continue its way through. Which 207? Yes, it will touch Cannington Station, Nicholson Road Station, Ranford Road Station, Murdoch Station, and still doesn't terminate, then goes to Murdoch Uni. 4 train stations on the Thornley Coburn line and Mandurah line, and still doesn't terminate. That's the crazy route. The new 208 will be replacing the current 206 section inside Langford and then serve Thornley Station, then runs a little bit of the 223 path until it hits Forest Lakes Shopping Centre. Then it's gonna drive down Campbell Road, which is, I think, I don't remember that route, but I think it's the current 205. A little bit of the current 205 in the common section 204, then goes to Murdoch Uni. While we have the 209, which is direct replacement of the 204, but terminates at Murdoch TAFE instead. 210 is the replacement of the first half of the 205, but takes a little bit of the different path and terminates at Nicholson Road Station. No more 211. 212 will be a stupid route, 3 trips in weekdays between Nicholson Road and Thornley via the current once a day 206 Wilford Road deviation. Yes, 3 services at 9, 11 and 1 weekdays. It's literally random times. It's not even doing rush, it's not even doing anywhere. Like, what the hell? It's gonna be completely empty, that service. No one even uses the deviation at the moment. Well, sure, no one's gonna use that thing as well. Here's the industrial areas. I don't know where's the... still on Bannister Road. Nicholson Road Station is just there. Later we're gonna have the front where we're gonna turn left onto Nicholson Road, which the turn left will be replaced by a turn right to terminate at Nicholson Road Station. Off the 205. And also we have the Good Samaritan deviation, which, is this somewhere around here? I don't know. Where are we at right now? Oh, upcoming. Yes, upcoming is the Good Semi Factory Outlet deviation, which is going to be turning in. But this direction towards Cannington never has that deviation. It's just the other direction because the stop is across the street. It's kind of bad to cross over on Bannister Road, so that's why they just do it looping in to serve it, which the new 205 will also be a one-directional deviation to serve the Good Samaritan Industry. So 213 will be the direct replacement of the 207 in the future, from Nicholson Road to, yes, from Nicholson Road up to Thornley. Literally a straight path from on Yale Road. It goes straight up like within 10 minutes. Completely stupid. 214 will be the new 212, which is direct replacement. 215 will be direct replacing 211, and then 216 will be directly replacing. And we just passed by the looping of the deviation, it loops around there. And then the new 216 will be replacing directly 210. And that's it. 219, 220, 221. Yes, 221 is staying for limited stops, and it shortens to Cannington Station. No change to the path, but a little bit more stops. After Kenwick, it will serve 2 stops. It will serve the stops, 1 stop on next to Carousel Shopping Centre, and then turns on the Cecil Avenue. We'll stop that stop after turning Cecil Avenue, and then Cannington Station. 222 will be the current 201, direct replacement, no change. 223 is gone. 224 will be the current replacement of the 202, looping the Cannington Shopping Centre and then East Cannington Circular clockwise. And the new 225 will be looping 203, the current 203, anti-clockwise East Cannington, Cannington Shops, Cannington Station Circular. That's basically it. No 226, nothing there. 230 is gone. And 907 shortened to Cannington. Same stop, same path. And there is another bus over there. And here's where it turns right. Nicholson Road Station is just back there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right back there. We're going to turn left now, which there won't be any routes turning left. After the change, we're going to turn right for the 205 in the future, while the new 207 will just takes where we're going to go right now. But just take it on the 208 current section. This is the fastest route currently right now to go between Murdoch and Cannington, which unfortunately in the future is going to be a little bit hard, but it's better to just go down 1 station from Murdoch, Coburn Central, Thornage, Coburn Links, straight to Cannington from there. So, yep, practically no change for all of the other routes. And we have mentioned about the 50X routes. 506 is gone, replaced by 203 partially. Yes, replaced by 203 partially. So, and then 507 is gone, replaced by 925, 2817 on the 208 service. Oh boy, not good. Yes, 507 will be replaced by 925. High frequency, 925, and takes a direct path instead of actually looping the streets inside Lynwood and Parkwood, which looping streets will be served by 203 now. Yes, looping streets will be 203 and also the 201 a little bit. Wow, 925 will run straight through Metcalf Drive or something like that to go to Cannington. Way shorter and way more direct. 508 will be the 202 and 509 will be the 200. And that's it. No more changes after that. And 529 swap to Swan Transit. Gas bus. Not good. 651 gone. 660 gone, which 660 ran yesterday for the last time on a weekday stadium event, and NH ran on it. Crazy. 1570. Mark went and filmed it, so you'll see the videos later on. And 661 unfortunately did not return, which Mark's want to return because it's closed, the city shuttle. That's it. And 907, 908 is gone, changed back to RR. 908 will be replacement Perth to Coburn. And replacing the 905 as well. I don't know whether 905 will be staying, but probably gone. But 908 replaces all the way to the city now. It's crazy. Yes. And then it's just the 925 high frequency, and that's basically it. No more changes. Which is just the change that affects me the most is 37. Not joking, it's just 37 that actually kills me here. But whatever. Now if I can get the timing, then I will change to a circle route and then 37. Still, it's faster than taking all the way to 36, but the change is just going to be miserable. So which Curtin University might get confusions because it is kind of affected by the new routes 73 and also 222 and also gone 37, where people are actually getting used to it now after a little bit. which is going to be so confusing because it changes mid-exam weeks. Yes, the exam week is actually on the first week of June to the second week of June, which the second week of June is after the change, so that's going to be so confusing. And also one more, 656. 656 does not start from Livingston anymore. It will be shortened to start from Willington Shopping Centre at Southlands Boulevard. And also yesterday, because somehow they ran out of buses for a weekday stadium event, 658 and 659, they put a cat. They put cat buses on it, which is crazy. Yes, they originally actually planned to put the E-Cat on the service, but the coordinator decided at the end they can't run it, so that's why they put out diesel cats instead, which is still cool. But yes, they ran diesel cats to 658 and 659. Crazy, free metal. And afterwards, I will just take 51 actually, because I need to go to the city. And now 206 has came back, but the new 208 that is going to serve Langford, which is right there, is not going to do that turn anymore, because probably it's just terrible turning right there from inside. So that's why they actually will be using Spencer Road instead for a little bit, instead of actually coming out here. And we already made it to Cannington, so that's why you see how fast this route is. And also, oh my gosh, I forgot one thing. 930X! Yes! Terrible! Another X route and it sucks. Yes. 930X service. Elizabeth Quay to Thorney Station. The path is between Elizabeth Quay and Causeway, all stops. And then it stops at practically just where the train stations is. It will stop one stop at the Victoria Park Junction, one stop at the Mint Street Carlisle Junction, one stop at the current Old Street Junction, and then more stops. It will stop at the Bentley Plaza, which is very useful. It will stop at Bentley Health Service, the stop on the main road on Albany Highway next to Bentley Health Service, and then Cannington Carousel, and then skip the stop until it turns right onto this road here on Nicholson from Albany. All stops to Thorney from there. Yes. So that's basically how it goes. It's 15 minutes per bus during rush. Terrible. Wow, the 930s are still running full trips, so it's going to be completely just duplicating all of the stops. Terrible. So let's see how that goes. Crazy. 930X. Arctic's going. Also Sun. Arctic 221, there I goes, and gas bus 1653. 930, 29453. Is that 208 there? 230, there that goes, 3437. Continue as Route 207. Yes, all the 230s at the moment continues as Route 207 after it hits Thorney, which is pretty funny. And that person at the front seat actually took full journey. She's getting off right now, practically full journey. And then also with the change is the 202, which is replacing the current 508. Right now, 508 is the only route that still does this right turn from here to serve the back of Carousel shops. But the new plan for 202, it will not turn in there anymore. We're going to turn the main road. Just like we are doing right now, we're going to turn the main road. 208 got swapped to change to turn to the main road with the latest changes. The latest freaking Ellenbrook. When Ellenbrook line started service, 208 got swapped to the front. So we're not turning from the back now. We're going to go to the front, which is good. But also bad because then inside that stop for the Carousel shopping center spot, before there was like so many routes, and now it's going to be completely empty back there. And here we are. Here we are. This is one of the stops. This stop will be served by the 20s. This stop will be served by 221 after it got shortened to Cannington Station. And next stop is, and also here's the stupid sign. I don't know whether you guys remember this sign, but More 208s. Wow, that's a lot of 208s. Which, this sign right here, you still have this sign here. And it says turns right for off the routes. Right there. See, it's a mile away. Seriously. A mile away from the turn. Still the sun is right there, so... Plus no front seat, stupid. And here's this right turn. Originally, I thought that this right turn is terrible. Because I thought it was going to be completely against traffic. But there's actually traffic lights here, so the turn right will be just smooth turning. And the sun is murderous right now. I just wanted to film with the front seat, never can I get it. Freaking. And this stop is just going to be 220 and 930. And also 930X. Because we're not serving it. 507, there that goes. Oh, that's 2600. That's the 208 bus that we saw earlier on. Oh my gosh, but the problem is with this turn, it sucks because the light turns immediately. Alright, turn right and Cannington Bus Station, which is going to be the last time we're going to see Cannington Bus Station in the channel, I think. Just turn first and we'll look back over. Yeah, but these drivers are used to this turn now. There it goes, serving here. Which that one will have 221 on it as well. And now I'm not so sure whether we can see the Cannington Station progress, the bus stop, not the train station. The train station is perfect, it's complete. So because Cannington Station bus interchange is actually, a lot of people said, is like not even close to be done, so 206, there it goes. 2424. And also actually whether I talked about this one time in videos. Someone actually boarded the bus right here. One time, yes. Someone boarded the bus right here just to go inside. And then the driver was so confused when that happens. Yes, someone actually just said, oh, I just want to go inside. And I was like, might as well just walk. So crazy. And what the hell is that? Oh! RCCTS! RCCTS! Yes, it's the first time I think on videos that we saw RCCTS on these routes here. Finally, it's actually running on 203 over there. What's that one? RCCTS 3 on the 203 service. Here at Cannington Bus Station, 2507. 229 over there, no change. And I'll go take 51, hopefully it's not him, not so sure. But yeah, RCCTS just went out. We can actually see it over here just for the video to end it. But that's the 208. Currently is really efficient, to be honest, to run between Cannington and Murdoch. So literally within 30 minutes, which is way faster than going up and change to stuff and also of that. And I think here's RCCTS 3, isn't it? Yep, there it is. RCCTS 4 on the 203 service. There that goes. Very nice. But that's the 208, and it will be combined 205 and 207 in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Click on these videos up top, check out the links in the description, and peace.